Hi, friends. I'm Francine. I want to chat with you about your children, or really more about being a parent. I've been talking more lately about the fact that I was a homeschool mom, and my children are adults now, and boy, did that season grow me up in my life and really prepare me for coaching. I'm going to ask you a question today. If you have preteens and teens, who are your children talking to, or more importantly, who's talking to your children? In this generation of information is great. We can access all kind of information. But as a parent, it is so important to know who's talking to your children. You know, we as people, like, we were shaped and made from dirt. God took dirt and created the human race. Only one race, the human race. We come in various hues and colors, but we're all human and made from dirt. So I want you to think of it like a plant that when you take those seeds and plant them and cover them with dirt and they get sun and water, they grow. Well, information is the same way. When we hear things, they influence how we think, they influence how we feel. And so, as a parent, it's important to recognize or really think, do you know who's talking to your children? Now, I get it. It is not popular. If you're going to be the kind of parent that does the best for your child, it's not about winning a popularity contest. And it is truly about delayed gratification, doing what is right and best for them and honorable to the Lord regarding their lives, and not about being a friend, like a friend child, a peer friend, but being a person who loves them, but yet has foresight in their lives as a mature human being. Because it's important to remember that children have not reached their full maturity physiologically, mentally, and so parents is so important to be courageous and confident and obedient to do what's best for them, even when it's not popular. And to do what's best for them is not always going to be popular. So I want to encourage you today to really take a moment, even a prayer moment. Like, do you know who's speaking into your child's life? It doesn't have to be a situation to where you wait for some drastic or some kind of big change in their behavior to start wondering what's going on. Let's be preventative. Let's be prayerful and say, let me see what's going on. So it might not seem, it may seem old fashioned, for a lack of a better word. But as a parent, as long as, I used to say to my children like this, as long as the police can come to your dad and I regarding your behavior, we have something to say about what you do. Woo! My goodness. And so it's really embracing the responsibility that comes along with parenting, which means that to do the best thing, you might get some pushback. But love your children enough to do what is best for them. They might not like you in the moment, they might be upset in the moment, but put the boundaries in place because it is safeguards for them even when they don't need it, don't know they need it. And to provide mutual respect. So, in other words, you're talking to them about the whys, what you may change. You're allowing them to share, but ultimately, as a parent, you're making the decisions and you're doing it in a way that they understand why you're making that decision that you make. It's a short window. It might seem like 0 to 17 is a long time when you're in the heat of things. but really it's a very short window of hands-on influence, and after that the way you influence really changes. And so I want to encourage you today to take and make a note, and maybe it's praying for a friend or a niece or nephew or someone in your family. Who's talking to your children? Do you know? You want them to have the right seeds falling in their heart and their mind, because those seeds will come to life. And let there be life giving, encouraging, positive words being spoken to them, and that they learn to speak life and hope over themselves. So until next time, you're the best.